Hello everybody, welcome back to We Food by Chef Booba. This dish I'm going to make today for you guys, especially for my friend in Mali, in West Africa. You know, he's an old time friend. I've known him for since I was 16 years old. He asked me to make a dish, for him that he loved, and it's called, So I'm going to show you guys how to make, some peanut butter stew. So all you need today is you got fresh cabbage. You have a fresh eggplant. I couldn't find any garden eggplant, but regular eggplant we do. You might need 1 onion, okay? And you need some carrots, some okra, and some tomatoes, and you need some pepper as habanero, and also you need some beef. You have some fresh garlic here. I use and not salted. It's not salted at all. You don't need any salt, peanut or creamy peanut. And also you might need some bay leaves, and also you need some tomato paste. One tablespoon tomato paste will go with it. And this is a ground shrimp, smoked ground shrimp that I use in mine. But most people use, or smoked fish, smoked tilapia, or smoked, catfish. But, smoked, shrimp goes too with it. And also you need 3 for 8 people. So definitely you need, a little bit more salt, to it. And also you need 3 tablespoons of Maggi bouillon. Okay, it's beef bouillon. It's optional, but I use, I like it, I use it. You need 2 tablespoons of it, and garlic, 2 tablespoons or so. And the most important thing is this: for 8 people, from 6 to 8 people, you might need a whole full cup of, creamy peanut. Definitely, that's what you need to. Ok, mon ami, voilà, comme je t'ai dit, tu m'as demandé. Ok, voilà, j'ai déjà présenté les ingrédients. J'ai pris un peu de carottes, et puis du gombo, du piment, 2 tomates et de la viande à l'os. Ok, ça c'est le laurier. Il y a ça c'est comment ça s'appelle, la crevette fumée. J'ai pas trouvé du poisson normal comme tilapia en fait fumé, mais j'ai eu ça. Hein. Tu as besoin de la tomate concentrée, et un peu de magie, cube magie, voilà. Du black pepper, tu as besoin de 3 cuillères aussi. Je suis en train de faire une sauce pour 6 à 8 personnes, donc tu as besoin d'un verre rempli du concentré, comment ça s'appelle, la concentré. Maintenant, le français, là, je me perds un peu, ok? Dès que j'ai fini, je ferai un signe, ok? Everything's, I cut everything, my cabbage, cut, eggplant, cut, carrots, like, those pieces like you see. And the okra, okay, but you don't have to cut this. You don't have to don't cut the pepper in yourself. Just use as you see, okay. Comment ça s'appelle, le chou, l'aubergine. J'ai coupé mes carottes et puis mes gombo aussi, ok. Voilà, donc une fois après, ce que tu fais, l'oignon que j'avais et puis les 2 tomates et puis de l'ail, tu mets ça dans le blender, ok, et tu le blends, ok. What do you do?
Oh, pause. See, look, it won't stop.
Keep going.
Look, it can't stop.
Pause it.
So my garlic in the blender, because I'm about to blend them and then make it, a juice of it. That juice I'm gonna use, in the pan. Ok, et ma série, voilà, tu vois, j'ai déjà coupé le chou, j'ai coupé, comment ça s'appelle, l'aubergine, et puis mes carottes, et puis j'ai coupé mes gambos. Ok, et finalement ce que j'ai fait, j'ai mis mon oignon, j'ai mis de l'oignon ici et les 2 tomates aussi, de l'ail. Je vais le blender. Ok, donc allez, à tout à l'heure. I'm just about to start now cooking. So what I'm using, so you might need 3 to 4 tablespoons of canola oil. I already put it. So what you need is, now we're gonna fire it up and then wait, till the oil is hot, and then you gotta throw your meat. You gotta cook the meat about for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you gotta add your tomato, onion and garlic, just like I just blend. You gotta use in the pan with the meat. And let it cook about 5 to 10 minutes maximum. And then you're gonna use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste to your sauce and let it cook again about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so once you're done, you're gonna add 3 to 4 cup of to your pan, and then I'm gonna show you some technique how you make your tomato. Your stew easy. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna show you right now. You're gonna use your cup into the container, all right? And then you might need some tablespoon, some hot water. Okay, hot now. Let's see, probably gotta be like one to maybe 1.5, cup of water. You see, you don't want to have it. You don't want to have it too thick. I want to have it a little bit watery. Not too thick. Some people don't use this technique, but this technique is to help not burn your creamy peanuts. While you're cooking. So it's always better for me to add some water to your peanut creamy peanuts before before you throw it in the pan. Sorry, that's what I need. See? Not too thick, not too watery. It's time to use our tomato paste. So it's been 10 minutes. That's what you want to see. Okay. Now it's not burn or nothing. So we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. You have to whisk it up. Please. Love it. Okay. Now the color change. From brown to red. C'est, j'espère que tu es en train de suivre ça. Hein? Et je sais que tu sais faire la sauce arachide. Parce que je pense que tous les Maliens savent le faire. Now that I add my tomato paste, so it's getting thicker now. But what we need is, more water. So what we gotta do is, we need to, see, like I say, you need 3 to 4, right? So I might need 1 more. This is for, like I say, it's for 6 to 8 people. So in all things, in this dish for 8 people, it's gotta be at least 6 cup of water. You know what I'm saying? Because I used some water, that was like almost 2 cup of water, and then I just, that's 6. Okay, all right. But it depends, because I don't want my sauce to be too thick. That's why I add more water. But if you want it thicker, you don't have to use 6, just 4 cup of water. We go. Okay, all right. So that means you gotta know how to cook this dish. Okay, all right. Peanut butter cream in a. All right. A little bit salt. All right. Okay, that's it. So I'll see you about 20 minutes. Thank you. It's a step-by-step, dish. You know what I'm saying? Because some African dishes, they're not easy to cook. But trust me, once you know how to cook them, I can eat this peanut butter stew every day. And my kids too, they love it. My cameraman right here, he loves it too. So, with that said, if you follow my instruction, you will definitely know how to make this dish. So that's what you want. We put our, peanut butter cream in right now. So it's time to add our, vegetables. Okay. Like I said earlier, to be in it, that's gotta take at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Then you gotta take your carrots and your cabbage out of your pan and add your okra, your eggplant, and your habanero pepper, and let them cook about 15 minutes, and your dish is done. Okay, that's what you want. All right, let me try it. Let me see if your sauce is it's not salty. Cabbage and carrot out. So now it's time to throw our okra and the eggplant. Okay, and you can pick any type of rice. It could be jasmine rice or basmati rice. David m'a demandé de lui montrer comment faire KFC fried chicken. Okay, once you check underneath, I'm gonna flip over again. I say I'm not that great today. Je suis pas tellement en forme aujourd'hui, mais ok, maintenant, ce qu'on fait, what we're gonna do is, to add, our blend it, you can add a little bit water, maybe half of, cup water. And then you gotta let it cook about 10 minutes. Then you can add your tomato paste. Okay. Now you gotta close your pan. Paro. Flip over. Okay. Tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon of Maggi.